Hello to whoever is watching. Uh, I have been cooking with a new Horus variant. It's Armed Horus. I've been testing it on dueling sims. I haven't had a chance to take it to a locals or anything yet, but it seems to be fairly successful. I definitely say it's Rogue or better. Uh, that's until I take it to locals next weekend. But I just wanted to share it, see what y'all think. Okay, let's get into it. First up, we got 3 Armed Dragon Thunder level 3s. This is going to be your normal summon of the deck, unless you can't get into it, in which case womp womp. But this is going to be your normal summon almost all of the time. What he does is when normal summon, he can send a card from your hand to the grave to special summon out a 5, and then 5 into 7, 7 into 10. Yeah. Next, I have 2 level 5s, and 2 level 7s, and 1 level 10. My aim for this deck is to be an OTK strategy, and with the Armed Dragons being what they are really good Ash baits and Imperm baits. So you can get your Horus and Bestial combos in this deck off properly. It's also a really good beat stick. And if they get interrupted anyway in between, like you can get out 5, but you can't get 5 into 7 or whatever, you can use your Vision Resonators and Ash Blossoms to go into Synchros or Links, depending on how people prefer to play it. But yeah. Next is the Horus engine. 3M SETI. I feel like that's basic for the engine. This is going to be an amazing combo starter. You have this, you pitch whatever's in your hand at the time. Preferably another Horus monster, but if you can't, that's okay. Pitch this. Gonna go ahead and grab a King Sark and draw a card. And it's an amazing way to get out into your full combo for Horus. Next, I play 1 Damutef, 1 Quebsnef, or Quebisnuf, however you want to call it, 1 Happy, and 1 Horus the Black Flame Deity. I just got this in the mail this week. This week. And it is such a beautiful card. I didn't want to get the QCR version because it was like $30 and I didn't want to spend that. But this is your basic Horus extra monsters besides your Mseti. When going into combo, these are going to be your main 3. You're going to have that on field most of the time to go into your Xyz or Synchros or Links, depends on what you want. And then your Horus is going to be your field wipe. Instead of destroying cards and targeting, it just sends them to the grave. And it's great for getting rid of Fire King monsters, since it's tier 0 right now. It's good for sending away the Snake Eyes stuff. And if it gets, like, I don't know, negated by Imperm or something, it's still level 8. So you can sync it off. It's such a pretty card. I might make a build with the original Horus monsters. Eventually, I might see how I feel. Next, 3 field spell, Walls of the Imperial Tomb. This is an amazing way to get out your Mseti. Or just any of your Horus monsters, really. Like, your 2 main targets is going to be Horus the Black Flame Deity and an Mseti. Also, for the cost of this card to like have a card be put back into the deck, let's say you brick or something and you draw into a level 5 or level 7 or your 10, you can send those into the deck and then they can be used as material for later. Next is 3 King Sark. King Sark is a good card to draw into, good card to search off Msetti. This is what's going to allow you to get out all of your rank 8 plays. Have this, pitch whatever cards in your hand, Horus Monster in the grave, summon the Horus Monster, keep going. And its main effect to your Horus Monsters can't be destroyed by card effects that do not target them. So effects have to target to destroy your Horus Monsters. Next is the Bestial Engine. Yeah, my sleeves are getting a little dirty. It's going to be 3 Lubellion. I keep the engine pretty small, but 3 Lubellion is a good mainstay. I might cut him down to 2 because I don't terribly like seeing him, and I have seen him a little bit too much in my testing on dueling sims. But he is also a good level 8 target. And he gets you a... Actually, I don't think I run regained in here. I'm pretty sure it's just for the synchro. Yeah, never mind. He's good for getting out your bestial plays. Speaking of, 1 Mutt, 2 Drissworm. God, that fucking light. Drissworm is target, send to grave, so non-destruction, which is good. It's level 6 and dark, so it can get your vision resonator out. You can go into rank 8, or not rank 8, synchro 8 plays. And your Mutt's going to be your dragon, searching for your Drissworm, or another Lubellion for extending plays for your next turn. Good old setup. Or this can also search out your Black Flame Deity, which is actually pretty fucking pog, because being able to search this out means you have a way to access into that non-target, non-destruction effect. Next is going to be my Resonator package, which is just 3 Vision and 2 Gaia. I would play 3 Gaia, but 3 Gaia is a little bit too bricky for me. Yeah, these are just all-around good cards. If you need Horus Monsters and you've already gone through your Vision Resonator chains, so like Vision Resonator, grab the Gaia, play the Gaia, grab the Vision, etc., you have an extra Vision in hand to send out more Horus, to get more Horus stuff in your graveyard, so you can summon it to the field or whatever like that. And it's just all around really good. Or if you have like Gaia, play Gaia, grab the Vision, tune off, whatever, Vision, grab your second copy of Gaia. That Gaia can be used for more Horus plays. Next, I'm going into non-engine. 3 Fenrir. I know it's expensive. Like $20 a pop, I think, still. I got lucky and got mine from trades, because I'm a crackhead when it comes to getting cards. But yeah, 3 Fenrir, it's good if you don't have monsters out on field. And if your hand gets a little bit too bricky, you can use this normal summon Ash Blossom, get into a Baron to have an Omni negate to potentially protect yourself if you're going first turn. This is an OTK deck, so you're mostly going to go second. You can still go first and put up a bunch of negates. Next is Xyz Import. Holy shit, is this card good. It is essentially super poly, but instead of using your opponent's monsters as material for fusion, it sets them as material, or it puts them on one of your Xyz monsters as material. So their monsters wouldn't get effects if they're sent to the grave or anything. This is really good, especially if you have a zombie vampire. You use the material. Use a material to mill, and then you chain Xyz Import to steal one of your opponent's monsters. It's really good. So like, you could zombie vampire activate Xyz import to chain block. This way, if your opponent has a Baron or an Omni negate out on the field, they'd have to negate this. Then you still get your mill out. Next is 3 Imperm, 3 Ash Blossom. Ash Blossom is a pretty okay normal summon in this deck, surprisingly. This is basic hand traps. I know Ash Blossom isn't terribly good against the Fire King matchup, which is why you can side out the Ash for something like Droll or Nibiru, anything really. You can even side in more Engine. But that's, yeah, that's it for the main deck. I really got to get better sleeves, but yeah. Next is the extra deck. I'm going to go through this like synchros, Xyz, and then links. So, first of all, we got synchros, 1 Dissipator, 1 Scarlight, 1 Hot Red, 1 Baron, 1 Ancient Pixie, 1 Ravenous Crocodragon Archthesis, whatever the fuck you want to call it, 1 Scarred, 1 RDA. I'm going to go ahead and explain these a little bit before my phone dies. First, let's go with the Scarred, or the RDA packages. This is your rank 8 stuff, or not rank 8, shit, your sync 8 stuff. You can go Archfiend into Archfiend, or Scarred Archfiend into a Dissipator, or a Bane, or a Baron, and then it'll get you out of RDA. Then you get to pop all your opponent's attack position monsters, I think, right? Yeah, all attack position monsters the opponent controls. And if you really wanted to, instead of going into regular Scarred, you can go into Scarred Light. Pop all Thresh Summon monsters with 3,000 or less attack on the field for 500 damage each to your opponent. It's really nice. Dissipator, monster negate if you have banished monsters. But he's used for, you know, I don't think I have my Crimson Dragon in here. What I was thinking is having Dissipator out, Dissipator going to Crimson Dragon with one of your Resonators, and then Dissipator is going to send your Bane or your Defleur, or just another level 10 or whatever, to go into a Tax Dragon, like, what was it, Blackwinged Assault Dragon. This way, if you do get stopped on your OTK, you just tax your opponent for 700 each monster effect they activate. Next is Ravenous. It's a level 9. I've never terribly used this card a lot. Gains 500 attack for each card in your hand, so it has a Slifer effect. And if this card is Synchro Summon, I can draw cards equal to the number of non-tuners used for a Synchro Summon. And it has a quick effect to discard 2 and target a card in the field, pop it. Which isn't terribly good with the Fire King tier 0 shit right now. But if you can get this out for OTK, destroy, and then smack. That's it. And everybody knows, water beats fire. That's just Pokemon knowledge. Yeah. Next is going to be the Xyz. So we got Dingirsu, Zeus, Typhon, number 38, Evolsar Lars, and the Zombie Vampire. Let me go through and explain these, and also tell you what changes I'm going to be making soon to them. First of all, Zombie Vampire is a mainstay. This is what you're going to use your Horus monsters to go into most of the time to mill out both of your decks for. This can get you out more extenders, such as Bestials, another Horus monster, whatever. And it can also get out Armed Dragon stuff. It's really good. But yeah. Next is Lars. Lars is an Omni Negate if you get 2 Bestials out. 2 Bestials pop into Lars, you have an Omni Negate out on the field. You can potentially get out, if you're going turn 1, you can get out 2 Omni Negates, 1 Monster Negate, and 1 Spell Negate. It's really good. Next, Hope. Hope is your spell negate. Zeus, Typhon. You got the fucking Olympian god and monster duo over here. I'm taking these out. Yeah, I'm going to take these out, or Zeus out, to make room for, was it Numeron Dragon combo, to get out a better OTK, more consistent OTK. But if you don't have Numeron Dragon or whatever, I'd suggest definitely having Zeus, because if you use Zombie Vampire or no material Lars smack, make Zeus. It's really good. I like it. Oh yeah, Dingirsu. Dingirsu is a is a non-target send a grave. So next is the single link I play. This is what I'd be taking out for the Dragoulion. But Soldier of Chaos, very good for OTK purposes. Fucking love this card. And all it needs is 3 monsters with different names, being level 7 or higher. That is not difficult with this deck. Alright, you can get Armed Dragon level 7 or level 10, and then any 2 of your Horus monsters or whatever is really good. And I actually might just keep it and then take out the Zeus and Pixie. Speaking of Pixie, I forgot. Pixie's good when you have when you've activated your field spell. Go into this, you get a draw card. I think. Yeah, you get a draw card. Even if your opponent has activated one, right? Yep. Even if an opponent has activated and resolved it. It's really good. Next, I'm going to show you some hands, some combos with what I have here. First, let's shuffle. Pile shuffling, always good. Pile shuffle. It makes sure you don't have sticklers, stuff like that. I like to pile and shuffle in terms of 4. It's just, I like it. Fuck. Alright, there we go. Should be 40. Fuck. Do this and yeah, shuffle. Like just regular shuffle. Split, chip. Then you draw 5. Or draw 6. Always want to go second. Alright, so this is hand currently. Ash, Imperm, Fenrir, Vision, Drissform, and Lube. Alright. This isn't exactly the best hand. But let's assume you're going through. My draw for the turn was Lubellion. Let's say you're just going through your opponent's turn. They've probably activated something that can be ashed or impermed. So we're not going to be dealing with these cards right now. Let's say they both were used turn 1. They go into the light. There. Alright, here's what we'll do here. First, Fenrir effect to summon itself. Fenrir effect to add another Fenrir. That's ash bait. If it gets ashed, good. If it doesn't, shucks. You get a Fenrir and another Fenrir in hand. Alright. Next, we're going to go ahead and Lubellion effect. To add a Bestial, the Bestial you're going to be adding is Mutt, since you already have the Drissworm in hand. Sadly, I didn't put Regained in here, so I can't use the draw. But it's okay. first things first. We get to normal summon Vision. Yeah. Normal summon Vision. Lubellion. Send it for the summon of Drissworm. We're going for OTK. It's going to get a little late. That's going to be Scarred. Vision Resonator effect to add a Gaia. Where is it? I know I got one. They're right next to each other. Gaia, play Gaia, add the Vision. Yoink. Sadly, no draw power right now. That kind of sucks. Unless I go into, what's its fuck? Let's be on the point. And then Drissworm is going to send opponent's monster if they have one. Next thing you do, you banish the Drissworm for the summon of Mutt. Mutt's going to grab you Dragon during the end phase, but that doesn't terribly matter since you're going out for OTK. Why did I have that? You're supposed to be on here. Next, special summon the Vision. Then, what you can do, tune off the Vision and the Scarred. Summon level, or rank, or they're fucking Synchro 10, right? You can go into Bane. Or you can go into Baron. Personally, both are fine. Just depends on what your opponent has. If they have another monster out, Baron. If they don't, Bane. And then it's going to get you a RDA out because of Scarred's effect. Let's say we go out for the Bane right now. Go out with a Bane. But this is a decent board. If you wanted to do more, instead of going into Bane, you can go into Despater. Despater is going to go use its effect to summon back your Drissworm. Right? And then you can link off into 3. Actually, is that what I want to do right now? Yes. Go into Soldier of Chaos. Keep a monster out on your opponent's field because his effects are going to really be good. Alright. Essentially. Smack to an opponent's monster. Banish a card on their field. And then smack with Despater. Smack with Fenrir. Fenrir has a redoing thing attack. So you could go attempt battle, banish one of their banish their monster, redo, direct, and that's game. If a monster is destroyed, if you really wanted to, you could go Gaia, and then Gaia's going to summon back to Scarred. So if one of your attacks don't go through, you get the Scarred Archfiend attack again. Then you have a fucking Fenrir in hand, which is all hunky-dory. Yeah, that's just some of the potential with the deck. I do want to show you all the Armed Dragon combos. But fuck it. I can do one more hand. Alright, splitting. Y'all see the split. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, and since we're going turn 2, OTK. Ooh. Oh shit. That's not terribly good. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. This is our hand right now. We got level 7, level 3, level 5, an Ash, a Horus, Black Flame Deity, and the Walls of the Imperial Tomb Field spell. My phone's about to die, so I'm going to get through this quick. First things first, we're going to activate Walls of the Imperial Tomb. Walls of the Imperial Tomb is going to grab you an Imseti. What if I can ever find an Imseti? There's one. Alright, next we're going to be doing some draw power. Now you got to put a card in your hand back into the deck. Now, let's just say you use the Ash on turn 1. Fuck that Ash. Preferably, what you do, you send the 5. Put the 5 back in the deck. Where's the bottom of the deck? Bottom of the deck. You're... Put that motherfucker at the bottom of the deck. In the fucking ground. Alright. Now that you have all of that lovely, lovely things, you can go Imseti, Horus, and grab King Sark. Play the King Sark. Normal summon level 3. Level 3 effect. Send the 7. And itself to go into a level 5. And then 7's effect is going to add you a level 3. Then you're going to activate 5, sending the 3, and itself going to a level 7. Alright, and then level 3's effect is going to activate to draw you a card. Now, the Armed Dragon stuff has to be sent to the grave via to activate a Dragon Monster's effect, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, if this card is sent to the grave to activate a Dragon Monster effect, and that's all of the Armed Dragon Thunders. Alright, split, and then level 3's effect is going to draw me a card. Sweet. And then level 7, send the import, and itself, right? And then special summon Armed Dragon Thunder level 10. Sadly, King Sark can't do shit right now. Unless, right? We go Imseti to summon herself. And then... Deity doesn't have an effect. Ooh, that might have not been the play, in all honesty. Nope, because you can't do shit. So I take that back. Don't summon the 10. Keep the 7. Keep the import in hand. Throw out the glory of Horus. Activate King Sark, sending the import. I don't know what I was thinking. Send a Damutef. Send any Horus monster you want that can be summoned out because King Sark is on field. Don't do what I just did. That is not a good play. Think ahead. You were going for OTK potential here. Fuck all that noise. Summon out the Damutef. Damutef going to Imseti. All that's going to do is going to go ahead, grab you the Zombie Vampire. Going to detach Horus, specifically. Or Imseti. Mill 4. Our mills are going to be a Fenrir, Imperm, Walls, and a Drissworm. Man, that shit. Special summon the Fenrir. And then Fenrir is going to add to your hand another Fenrir. Now what you can do is 7 effect, send the Fenrir and itself to go into your level 10. Wherever it is. There it is. Bottom of the deck. That's always good. Now you have complete OTK out right now. Or that's if your opponent doesn't have more than, a monster. Which you better hope they do. If they don't, that's fine. You can still do a lot with this. Fenrir, smack. Replay happens because you banish another monster on their field. Smack with 10, smack with 7, or smack with 10, smack with vampire. That's all good stuff. That's all very good stuff. Thank you for watching. Like if you want to. Subscribe if you want to. Thank you. Bye.